Now it's my pleasure to we're going to welcome up Rabbi David Wolpe from Sinai.
Shortly after October 7th, I went with some of you to Israel. And there, in one of the kibbutzim that had been attacked, we were guided around by a man who said, 2 female relatives of mine were murdered in this house, but I will not tell you or anyone else the details because we don't want their family to know and we don't want the world to remember them that way. All human beings are children of God, and pain is pain. But paradoxically, it is the cruelty, the brutality, that makes this memorial so urgent. It is not only a function of what people endured, it is also a function of what evil people intended. And we hope that in part, when people see this beautiful memorial, they will be reminded of the ugliness and the hatred that exists in this world. And they will take it seriously in the way that the memorial suggests. Calling it Stairs to the Sky recalls the dream of Jacob in the Torah, where he imagines a ladder and angels olim v'yordim are going up and down. I won't say anything about the city of angels in Beverly Hills, but if the angels were going up and down, they originated on the earth. And just as we applauded 2 angels a moment ago, we hope that the memorial will inspire people to goodness. And that is its second purpose. And I think for the Jewish community in particular, it has a third purpose. Shortly after the State of Israel was declared in 1948, there was a giant rally at Madison Square Garden. And my father, who was a rabbinical student at the time, waited in a line overnight. In the days when people waited overnight for rallies for Israel and not tickets to the Taylor Swift concert. And behind him and his friends was a man with a tattoo on his arm. An older man, and they knew his story. The next morning when the doors were open, they ran into the crowded arena, and to their amazement, right behind them, they saw the old man. And my father said, "We were really worried about you. How did you make it here?" And he said, "I made it because I wasn't running alone." I hope that that's what people will remember, the Jewish community will remember when it sees this memorial. The first comment the Torah makes about human nature is, Lo tov heyot ha'adam levado. It's not good for a person to be alone. And it's even worse, am yoshed badad, for a nation to be alone. But the Jewish people doesn't have to feel alone when communities and cities stand together with us against hate and for goodness and praying for peace. So as a community, as a human being, we are grateful that this terrible day of hate has given its way to a monument of dreams and a prayer and a hope for more love and more peace. Please rise for the Mother's Kaddish Kadisha. Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shemei Rabbah. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'yilu Oseh Shalom V'yomar U'yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'yilu. May God grant comfort to the hearts of those who mourn, rescue to the souls who are still in captivity, and give us a moment in this coming year of goodness, of rest and peace. Amen.